Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Mackey Stadium in Reno, home to the Nevada Wolfpack. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Oregon State's offense will get the first swing of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to pass. It's Weaver. Zings it complete to the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Beavers moving quickly to the line. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Beavers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side now. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about Oregon State. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He'll step out of bounds at the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Weaver. He's got it and still on his feet. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The Beavers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal.
Let's go.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You just wonder about this guy's confidence right now. After fumbling in his last game, he's just fumbled again now. He seems like he's a little bit unsure of himself, and because of that, if you're the offensive coordinator, how many more times do you want to go back to this guy in this game?
Turning it on! Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
You know, in the modern era of college football, with everybody throwing it, it becomes harder and harder for running backs to put up big-time numbers. With that last carry, though, this guy's got 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Gives it on the option. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Graves. So much change of direction. He's down to the 23. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on second and short. Off the play fake. It's complete to the left. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end and now a little room to operate. Bringing the heat. Back open in the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll leave it with the lone back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Nevada comes to the line facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Rushes on him, and the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Beavers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Still on his feet at the 25. Push down for the tackle. The Beavers want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass, it's Weaver. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Beavers will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Catches it at the 30. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Graves. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Nevada needs to convert on third and short to keep the drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. Breaks into the open. Past the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's complete to the right. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Turns it loose. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
Quarterback on the keeper. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up of 3. It's 3rd and 7. And the Beavers want to crank the tempo. Dropping back, it's Weaver. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Number 15 in punt formation to get going.
He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got the first down and more. He's up to 113 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. He'll take a deep shot here. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Well, the offense is getting aggressive, and they're trying to take a shot on that play. Just an awesome job in coverage on the back end defensively.
He'll do it himself. There he goes. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
And that's what makes this offense so dynamic. It's his running ability, and I love them going option here. He's hoping the defense is going to give him a look that forces him to keep the foot.
Touchdown, Nevada. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box. The play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Oregon State, 0.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to throw, it's Weaver. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Beavers decide to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Quick strike complete. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The Beavers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Weaver. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his target down the middle. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Barrels ahead. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done.
Touchdown, Beavers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll go to the ground. Runs through a tackle.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Tight end finds a soft spot. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down.
Here we go.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Wolfpack! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3 is coming soon.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Texas pulled out the victory on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in Austin. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing.
Now the play fake.
Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking downfield, it's Weaver. Wide open downfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Timeout.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. Turning it on. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. From the 30-yard line on first down. Just keeps swinging it. Swings it out to his running back.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly, but when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers, and you saw it there on the incompletion.
Right on the money. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno.
Set to kick it away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Nevada just needs a few inches here on third down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you gotta have balance. You can't always throw for it on third down. You gotta be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you gotta believe.
Breaks into the open. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. This Nevada offense really has it going. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take the deep shot. And it's hauled in at the 10. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, The offense is humming now, and you're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up right now is working beautifully.
And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can make...
Touchdown, Nevada! Fitted in the window for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
From the gun, the running back has it. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. And the Beavers will hustle to the line.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Finds a man on the right. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Beavers with the 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. There he goes. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Just keeps moving. Touchdown, Oregon State. He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
28, Oregon State, 17.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the back. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. And the football bounds across the sidelines. They'll lose a couple. The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on 2nd and long. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Nevada will be forced to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Beavers headed quickly to the line. They'll go right back to him. Oh, he's got some space. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. And the Beavers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking to throw, it's Weaver. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Nevada! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Washington State is ahead right now, but the school that nearly saw Ryan Leaf win a Heisman back in the day still has some work to do. They're up by 13 over Kansas State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Beavers can really attack on this 2nd and short.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Beavers line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Out of the gun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The sweet feet buy a little time. Right down the middle. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Snagged in the middle, it's Thomas. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
Offense facing 4th down.
Trying to keep the drive alive. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the 4th quarter. We've reached the break. It's Nevada holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback adapting. Trying to escape and get it himself. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. Second down coming up. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. This Nevada offense really has it going. Trying to slam in. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Wants to go up top. Going for 6. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And the route is on. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Smacks it with the stiff arm. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Snatch it quickly on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quick release by the QB. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Offense gets set for second down. Unloads quickly. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. The Beavers line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
As a defense, we are talking about this right now. As soon as they come out under center, alert, quarterback sneak, everybody dive at the feet of the offensive lineman, create a pile, jump to the football. Great job by the defense understanding the formation.
Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Beavers have it with a first and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. How much lingerie is this guy going to leave on the deck as he gets it down to the 25? 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Right back to him on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Beavers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Rides the back on the option, the give. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air, it's Weaver. He's got it down the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The Beavers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Here comes the heat. Trying to bull his way in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. Second and goal. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on third down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Beavers!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He'll pull it on the read. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know, at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.